Hello everybody, and we're back in round 1. I have rolled a 14. Our opponent is going to the bathroom, and I think he just deferred to us, but I mean we rolled a 14, so that's not bad. We'll see what if he actually wants to roll for it or not. Occasionally, or not occasionally, untap does basically just randomly decide which players gets to go first. I don't like that. I like rolling. This hand is absolutely unkeepable. Yikes. Alright, well, our opponent is going to be right back, and we are going to take a mulligan. Yuck. I mean, if we draw 2 lands, it's good. If we draw any of our 3 drops, it's bad. Any of our 5 drops, it's bad. Let's take a look at our deck. Nice little thing about untap is, or tapped out, I should say, is that it keeps track of our decks most of the time. Occasionally. No? Not today? Alright. Well. What's that? Is this our deck? Well, oh, he's back. I will keep... we were going to be on the play. Hopefully we draw this. I don't think I can mulligan this down. I think if we get, like, anything, like if we get our Elvish Mystic or something, it'll be okay. So, it's definitely a risky keep. It is by no means something that I enjoy doing, but I honestly feel like if we mulligan down to 5, it's only going to get worse. So, I should have known something was fishy when we run the dice roll. Alright, so we got a Netcaster, which means if we draw another land, it's potentially not the end of us. Yeah, I just really need to get a land here. Or a 2-drop. I'd be happy with either of them. Not a 6-drop. I would even be okay with Elvish Mystic. Yeah, I just don't want to mana screw out and lose. That is not what I want. I would like a land, preferably a mountain, so that I can play this, and then a forest. Land. Hey, alright, well we got a Bronze Sable. That's not bad. I think I'll just snap trade Bronze Sable with Cathar. I don't know what his game plan is, and I'd rather just get this out of the way. Because with as slow a start as our hand is having, I don't think I can afford to take as much damage as possible. Plus, Bronze Sable is certainly not integral to our win condition. We've got several evasive threats in the form of our 2 Furnace Whelps and our Charging Rhino, who eventually we can actually give haste to. Yeah, I'll block. If he's got a combat trick like Ephemeral Shields, I'd rather get it out of the way now. So, on the plus side, our opponent appears to be mana screwed as well, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't mind killing that. I probably could have waited, cracked him back for 2, but he's gonna drop a land and probably play something for his 3-drop. Oh, you cunning bastard! I could have blocked that with my artifact, and I didn't. Well, now we know, and knowledge is power. However, not drawing lands is not power. Okay, well, 17 of our 31 cards are land. That's nice. That's good, right? Yeah, gonna be good. Alright. Excellent. Inferno Fist. This game might be really short if I can't start getting something together. Alrighty then. You got your Inferno Fist, sir. Well, now I know not to hurl Bronze Sable at your 1/1s. Yeah. Alrighty then. I love going for the untap button when I don't have anything to untap because I can't play anything. Alright, there we go. So what do I want to do? I could probably play invasive species, but then I'd have to return a land to my hand. I just think I'd rather run out my Netcaster Spider. I don't know how I'm going to beat this. I need to be able to kill this. I have Heat Ray. That's good. Heat Ray is decent. You know, so we've got Heat Ray. We've got another Bronze Sable that can block this profitably. I hope that I can eventually draw some of that stuff, because that would be nice. Oh, so he too has Rogue's Gloves. Well, this is going to get out of control relatively quickly, I think. Yeah, going to 11. All right. Well, not much we can do about that, I don't think. Land is good, however. Land is very good. All right, now the question is, what do we want to do? First things first, we definitely swing here with Netcaster Spider. There's no way that we don't do that. Now the other question, though, is do I play Paragon of Fierce Defiance, or do I play Invasive Species? And I think I play Paragon, because what I can do next turn is I can play Invasive Species and give it haste with Paragon, provided I don't draw a land. So yeah, Paragon's good. Also, if I draw another mountain, yeah, I just need to start getting some pressure on the board. Paragon of Fierce Defiance with his sweet Fire Sword is now here. And he's got me on a 3-turn clock, so I'm not sure how to beat this necessarily. Heat Ray, I think, is our out. And he also has access to sack that Inferno Fist if he would like to kill our... Oh! Well, that's good. Because now he has us on a 6-turn clock as opposed to a 3-turn clock. That's okay. I mean, he's been mana screwed too. I don't know if I necessarily would have sacked Inferno Fist there to our Paragon. Paragon is, although maybe Paragon really was a huge threat to him. I don't know. He's gonna get nice little draws off that Rogue's Gloves, though. That's for sure. Tell you what, man, Bronze Sable would be a sweet draw now. Am I right? Strange game of Magic. I'm glad that he was mana screwed too. Like, I'm not glad he was mana screwed, but I'm glad that I wasn't the only one in this game that was suffering from some mana issues. Ah, Oppressive Rays. Excellent. Well, you seem to be playing pretty bad cards. So what are we going to side in? The nature thing, obviously. On the plus side, though, we can play... Alright, so that we've got options. We can play our Furnace Whelp, which would be pretty good. We can also play our Charging Rhino, which I think would be decent. At any point, we can play Invasive Species to return this to our hand, to return Netcaster Spider to our hand, and then we lose his Oppressive Rays. I think if we're going to use our mana most efficiently, I think we'll play Charging Rhino. And then, if we get a 6 mana, we can Invasive Species, return Netcaster Spider, and then just replay Netcaster Spider. It really depends on what we start drawing, but I like playing the Charging Rhino. I'm a fan of using our mana efficiently, so that's what we'll do. And play the Charging Rhino, and we're done. Not bad, not bad. What do you think about that? I think we have a Charging Rhino. Got you on a 5-turn clock now, sir. Alright. So definitely siding in our enchantment removal. Bronze Sable at any point in this game is just backbreaking for him. Because Intimidate loses to Bronze Sable. That's what I need to do. I need to side in the other Bronze Sable. I wonder if I put that in my sideboard. I will feel very foolish if I did not. I will feel quite foolish. Oh, that's awesome too. Alright, well we have Gargoyle, which blocks the Krenko's Enforcer, which I like mucho. If he's got Divine Verdict, he's got Divine Verdict. I'd rather have him verdict my Rhino than verdict my Gargoyle. Yeah, come on, play your verdict. You've got it. I know you've got it. Oh, Pillar of Light? Come on. Boo. 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 Boo to your Pillar of Light. Alright, we are just going to play the Gargoyle, though. Now try and draw extra cards off Krenko's Enforcer. It's definitely going to be a long road. He's drawn 3 extra cards. There's an 11 life difference between us. Yeah, it's not looking great for us. Not looking great for the home team, but I mean, hey, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with that big fat boot? It's fun to sing songs like you're Jamaican. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Something good. 6 mana. Constricting Sliver. Oh, Blast Firebolt. Boo. That's hateful. Alright, you got my Gargoyle. That's fine. So close. So very close. Alright. You had it. I go to 5. You draw another card. Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this game. Drawing 4 extra cards off this Enforcer and hitting us for 2 every single turn is just brutal. And every single time we get pressure, we just lose. I'm just going to tap my mana because he's going to pass the turn block. He's tapped out. He's already done stuff. He just needs to pass me the block, and then we'll be good. We're ready to go. Alright. Let's draw our card. It is a forest. Alright, so we can play Netcaster Spider and Invasive Species in the same turn, if we would like, or we can run out Furnace Whelp. God, his deck just does not seem that good. Not that it matters, but if I don't find some way to deal with that stupid Krenko's Enforcer, I'm just going to lose this game, I think. Well, we're just going to grab a bunch of creatures. We did manage to blow out his Oppressive Light, which is good. And now we're going to play Netcaster again. And if my lands want to tap for Netcaster. I apologize if it's a little slow, guys. I'm playing on my toaster. I left the charger for the laptop that I usually use at my uncle's house because I am stupid. Alright. He's got us on a 3-turn clock. Why isn't my guy tapped? It's not tapped on my screen. Yeah, him just drawing a billion cards off of Krenko is kind of annoying, so that's fine. Alright, going to 3. Very nice. Aha, I like. Come on, just Lightning Strike me. Put me out of my misery. You've got Lightning Strike, I know you do. Yeah, you do. Alright. So we got Lightning Strike. That was just an uneventful game. Really annoying, actually. Nothing but a bad hand and bad draws and just bad. Alright, we got game 2. I don't even know if I want to side in my other stuff in complete honesty. Okay, you've got Inferno Fist. We've got Back Nature Plummet, Sacred Armory. Yeah, I'm fine with this just the way that it is. I'm stupid and I didn't put that other Bronze Sable in my sideboard. Or I would be siding that in. But I did not. Oh, now he's mulliganing. Yeah, this is fine. We've got a Willforged Golem. We've got Invasive Species, Netcaster Spider, Gargoyle Sentinel, Hornet's Nest. I'll keep. This is fine. I need to draw a land, but once I draw a land, I will be in the money. What you gonna... I'm actually going to save any mulligan down to 5, so we've got plenty of time. We've got 2 turns to draw a third land of any color. Or Elvish Mystic. I'd like to get something going on. If I draw a land here, I will feel really good. Okay. Whew! Alrighty then. Feeling decent. I'll play my Hornet's Nest first to discourage any of that silliness. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll run out Netcaster Spider, and then if he's got stupid stuff like his Oppressive Raise or something like that, or maybe I put out Hornet's Nest to bait the Oppressive Raise. In general, Oppressive Raise is not that great of a card, but I mean, hey, what you gonna do, right? What you gonna do with that big fat butt? Yeah, I'm just gonna play my Hornet's Nest out here. Hornet's Nest is good. And if he wants to play Oppressive Race, he can. Because I will just it just gives it a good target with invasive species. Oh, yeah. Alright, I'm feeling a little better about this hand than I was last game. I mean, we've got Evasive Threat and Gargoyle Sentinel, a nice little big beater, and Willforged Golem, some good mid-range stuff, and then Hornet's Nest to hold down the ground. So, I feel pretty good. Ooh, he got split land. I don't know, although... Again, I don't know what his deck's got, so his deck could have some cool stuff. Yeah, you got a Cathar, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine too, actually. I could not care less that you have that. Please, sack it and kill my guy so I can get Death Touch, dude. Oh, we got a Roaring Primodox, huh? Yeah, I don't think I need to play Roaring Primodox right now. I think I'd rather just play Netcaster Spider and get my board set up. I am going to leave up 1 green, I guess. Although with Convoke, you can leave up anything and just sort of bait stuff, but... Yeah, I'm fine putting Netcaster Spider on the board. And then next turn, I can play Willforged Golem if I draw another land, which would be sweet. I won't mind that. I think that might be my play. Depending on what he does, like if he's got Oppressive Raise, alright, so he's attacking. Block with Hornet's Nest. So give me 4 1/1s. That seems fun. I'm completely okay with me having 4 1/1 flyers with Death Touch. That seems fine. Who I can also use for Convoke, which is kind of insane. I can just tap that and my mana so I can play this and this. Get my tokens. Call them Death Bees because that's what they are. Oh, I only get 3. Yeah, I did my math wrong. Yep. Yeah, so he's got Oppressive Raise. That's fine. Because I have invasive species. You dingus. This is for 2 and this is for 3. If I get another mana, I might just tap my whole board out and play Gargoyle and Willforged Golem. Although I might not do that. Oh, okay, so you're gonna play Oppressive Raise, probably targeting a Death Bee, I'm guessing. Which is fine. Alright, no, he ended his turn. Okay, well if I get another land, I can always just play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can tap 2 of them, play this, hit him for 3. I might do that. We get a land. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just swing in here. We got 1, 2, we got 5, so I can swing in with all but 1 B and play my Willforged Golem, and then he's probably going to do something like Oppressive Raise it, which is fine because that sets him off 1 mana for whatever else he's going to do. And then I can just Invasive Species and Gargoyle if I draw another land. If I don't, I just Invasive Species and get Willforged Golem back, and then I can just replay it. Seems fine. Swings for 4, good sir. Swings for 4. Yeah, alright, so he's losing the Pilgrim to the Netcaster, which is fine. Or actually, what I could do is play Primodox and then just beat for 1 billion. Well, it's dead, though. Pilgrim is definitely dead. Yeah, that's got, yeah, there we go. And then we gotta tap our Death Bee, tap our 5. No, okay, what are you doing? Okay, we're having a little tap problems, that's fine. Just do it like this. And play Willforged Golem. And end the turn. Now the reason I'm running Willforged Golem out here, rather than playing my cheap stuff, is because I'd rather have him put that Oppressive Raise. I'd rather have him oppress my Willforged Golem. Because if I return Willforged Golem back to my hand, I can just get him back with Invasive Species or Roaring Primodox. Whereas otherwise, his best move is probably putting the Oppressive Raise on one of my Death Bees. And if he does that, yeah, sorry, he's just asking if they're tapped. So he's going to target this with Oppressive Raise rather than one of the bees, and I can't return a bee to my hand because it would die, and I like having the 3/1/1 flyers with Death Touch. So definitely something I like doing. This is probably going to land right on my Golem, which is fine. Yep, that's perfectly acceptable. You can hit me for 3. I don't care about that at all. Oh, you have 2 Oppressive Rays. Well, sir, you are playing an interesting deck. Maybe I should side in that thing. I really wasn't going to do it because Oppressive Raise is not that good of a card, but what do I know, I guess. Yeah, you got me for 3. Still, it's not that bad. I honestly don't care too much. Land would be good. Okay, so it's not a land. Not that it really matters. I think our best move, though, is to just... We've got how much mana? 5? So I could play Invasive Species Bronze Sable. I think that's what I'll do. I think that's a decent play. First things first, though, we got to swing for 3. No, stop. Swing for 3 with my Death Bees. Somewhere there's like Rise of the Valkyries playing. Bum ba da dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun 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 da da da. Bum ba ba bum 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 ba ba bum 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 ba ba Death Bees. Yep, pretty sure that's how the actual song goes. Alright, and then let's go Invasive Species to return Willforged Golem. Haha! I have beaten your Oppressive Raise. Our bounce deck is actually pretty good against Oppressive Raise. Who'da thunk? And then we play Bronze Sable. Boom! How you like them apples? Board present. Alright, not bad. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. Got some presents now. Hit me for 3. I don't even know if I'd block it. Because if I take it, I go to 14, and then I swing for 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I just play Willforged Golem. That seems fun. Now the question here is, am I okay with trading invasive species for this? And the answer to that question is a resounding yes. I am. Let's go right to combat. I ain't waiting for this. Actually, if I really wanted to, I can just tap 3 and have him attack. Yeah. No. No, I need to leave 1 up so that I can replay Willforged. So we're gonna swing 8. Swings for 8, sir. You are at 15, so I'm assuming you're gonna block. What are you doing? Yeah, that's fine. Lose a Death Bee, and then you just trade this with Bronze Sable. Essentially, you 2 for 2 yourself. Yeah, that's fine. Go to our second phase. Do some stuff. Play a Willforged Golem. Yeah, we're doing okay. Game 2 has been much more interesting than Game 1 was. Oh, Sable is dead. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Sable is dead. You are correct, sir. I was too distracted by my Willforged Golem to remember Sable. If he plays anything super threatening, I can just kill it with Heat Ray and then just beat in for a billion. Seems fine too. If I get a land, I'm making this attack and then just playing Gargoyle Sentinel out. Land. Heyo, perfect. And this is actually going to be great because it's going to let me lead back my Heat Ray for 2. So, perfecto mundo. No. Stop it. Bad forest. Bad forest. Tapping 3 so my Netcaster can swing. And then we're going in with everybody. Oh my god. The tapping mechanic is just so bad. Alright, there we go. There's my 3. Oh my god. And in the end, my greatest struggle will not be my opponent, but will be getting my land to do what I want it to do when I want to do it. 6, 8, 11. 11 is what we're swinging for. So, swings 11. Swings lethal. What you got? You got Pillar of Light to kill my Golem? That would be good if you had Pillar of Light. Oh, and he does. Oh, what do you have? What is this? What's happening? Oh, Blast Firebolt! No! Okay, Blast Firebolt kills Golem. That's fine. So you're still taking 4, 7. Puts him to 3. Yeah. Life counter is geeking out. There we go. It's at 3 now. Perfect. We'll go to our second main phase. And we'll drop our Gargoyle. And then we're done. Part of me wants to pull off the Roaring Primodox Hornet's Nest Forge Devil combo. Like, it needs to be a thing. It does. I want it to be. It just needs to be a thing. Oh, curse you, Magic, for making me this way. Yes. Alright, so we do the concession. which is a good thing, because I don't want to lose. Losing sucks, truthfully. I've never met anybody that likes to lose before. And I'm probably the person that likes to lose the least. Yes! Absolute whirlwind slam keep. 7 lands. Does not get better than that, folks. Alright, let's keep a good 6 here. Yeah, this is fine. We got a 1-drop, we got a 2-drop, we got a 4-drop. We're on the draw, so. Doesn't get much better than that, folks. Does not get much better than that. 7 land. Jesus. Well, hopefully he doesn't have Forge Devil. I'm just gonna play Invasive Species and then this guy on turn 2, because then turn 3 I can just replay. I can play Torch Fiend and Elvish Mystic. That seems good. Seems very good. And then play Primodox and then just win games. He'll never be able to oppressive anything. Just don't have Forge Devil. Oh, please oppressive raise my Mystic so that I can Invasive Species. Alright, so you have Rogue's Gloves. Good for you. Too bad I have a Torch Fiend. It's good for me, so. Ooh, Charging Rhino. Hello, sir. You are going to be fun to have around. But let's play a turn 2, 3/3, and then just return the Mystic to our hand. And then if he still plays like a Krenko's dude or something, I can just play this on turn 3 and sack to kill the Rogue's Gloves, so he doesn't get ornery. Seems like a good line of play. All right, so Krenko's Enforcer. Yeah, that's fine. Because now I'm just gonna play Torch Fiend, and then if you actually spend the mana to equip Rogue's Gloves, then I'm gonna sack it. That's what I'm gonna do. Not gonna be getting extra cards on my watch. First things first, though, I am gonna swing in for 3 points of damage. Actually, I can just play Torch Fiend and block. Oh my gosh. The tapping tonight, man. This toaster. Yeah, Krenko's Enforcer is not nearly as good when I have a red creature. Now, if he does something to it, like if he goes, oh, I oppressive raise this, I'm going to sack it in response, kill the Rogue's Gloves. Essentially 2-for-1 him. He's not going to get any cards. He'll have wasted his entire turn doing that. That's going to be the plan anyway. That's going to be the plan. Alright, so he is pivoting Krenko's Enforcer. Sure, I'll offer the trade. That's fine. If you got a combat trick, I'm sacking and killing Rogue's Gloves. So, I will gladly trade damage for cards. Oh, so he let it slide. Interesting. Come on. Come on, baby. There you go, Torch Fiend. Does he have another one? He has 2 Rogue's Gloves, man. Oh, dude. This guy's deck is insane. Look at this. Dual Rogue's Gloves. Duel. Wow, I'm terrible at spelling. We could play Primodox, but Primodox doesn't do anything for me. I'm just going to swing for 3 here. I'll wait till he does something foolish like Oppressive Raise. Right now, Invasive Species just runs this board like it's his job. And we got Elvish Mystic. Yeah, this seems fine. I wonder what the line of play was for trading Krenko's Enforcer for Torchfiend. Maybe he thought I would sack it to kill the Rogue's Gloves, so that he has 2 Rogue's Gloves. Then he just replaces what I would have sacked to kill. Maybe that's his line of play. I don't know what his line of play is, in all honesty. I'm going to Primodox here, in case he uses Oppressive Ray shenanigans. Scrapyard Mongol is a 5, yikes, a 5/3, which seems pretty scary, actually. Am I okay with trading Primodox for Scrapyard Mongol? Mongrel? Bleh, 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 bleh? Probably. Or do I just want to swing for 3? I could play Primodox. I could leave Invasive Species back. Which I could do. I don't honestly know what the play is here. So this is a 5/3 with Trample, which I don't really care so much about. I care more that it has the stupid garbage Rogue's Gloves bullcrap. If I swing for 3, do I just take 5 and let him wail on me for a while? Or do I play Charging Rhino? Do I play Primodox? Do I hold this back and offer the trade? I don't want to lose Primodox. I think we play Primodox, and I think we actually leave Invasive Species back. Because if he swings in, I will gladly trade Invasive Species for Scrapyard Mongrel and let him do whatever he wants to do. If I draw another forest, I just get to replay this and then Charging Rhino. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then if he doesn't swing here, it just doesn't matter anyway because I'm returning Elvish Mystic to my hand. And then playing that and Charging Rhino. If he doesn't swing, I just hit him in the face for 8. And then he can then it just becomes a matter of me racing him. God, Furnace Whelp would be insane to draw here. This does bring up an interesting rules question. If he double equips this, does he get to draw 2 cards? I know you're thinking. I'm thinking too. I'm thinking this sucks. I wanted to draw a Heat Ray there and just blow this thing up so you don't get to draw a billion cards. Okay, so he is double equipping then. So he is going to get to draw 2 cards. Maybe I just double block. And he 2-for-1s me, but then he doesn't get any cards. No, I think I just Invasive Species. Oh. So they still trade. I take 2. He draws 2 cards. Yeah, that sucks. I don't want to give him free cards, but I also don't want to lose my board state. Man. Okay, so he basically has a brand new hand. And he Oppressive Rays Primodox, which is fine. I'm just going to have Primodox return himself then. Yep, that's fine. Wait, can I do that? Yeah. Yeah, so Primodox returns himself, which is okay. The bounce is just so strong against him. And I can actually just play Bronze Sable and Primodox in the same turn and hit him for 1. That seems like a good line of play, I think. Yeah. So his deck is weird artifact enchantment synergy. I don't know if it's the best deck I've ever seen, but it's certainly an interesting one. Primodox is the perfect answer to Oppressive Raise. Although I definitely think Oppressive raising the Primodox there is the correct play. He needs to do that. He just does. I'm nervous, though, because he just drew a ton of pressure, probably. We know he's a land off of Blast Firebolt, but not that that matters for much, but... Sure, you can get Oppressive Raise and keep me off of my Primodox yet again. Sure. It is infinite stop my 4/4. Which is fine, because you're 0 for 1ing yourself. Oh, that's what you're grabbing. Interesting. Okay. That's fair. That is most fair, sir. Inferno Fisting this dude? No, equipping that. I return the elf during my upkeep. Well, do I want to swing for 6? I think I do swing for 6 and just make him sad in his heart. Yeah, because now I can play Charging Rhino and Elvish Mystic. So, I'm okay with that. Primodox has been super good against him. Primodox and Invasive Species have both been really good against his deck. Oh my god. Primodox, please tap. Thank you. Swinging for 6. Okay, so he's just chumping this. He's taking 4. So he's going to 9. I'm going to play Charging Rhino and Elvish Mystic. And then I'm done. Alright, so I'm playing with an empty grip, but I've got complete control of the board. Now he does have 5 cards in hand, and that does make it a little awkward, but his most current form of removal is the Oppressive Raise. And he just ended his turn. Okay, he did that by accident. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I was like, wow, I can't believe he just passed the entire turn. In all likelihood, he's going to play a creature. He's going to equip Inferno Fist to that creature. Or he's going to do this. And that does not do anything against me, because it is a 2/2. Alright, so our upkeep happens. I mean, obviously we got to return our elf here. You know, for science. Land is not something I want to draw, but probably something I will draw. Ooh, Runeclaw Bear is a good draw. He definitely has to block something. I would assume he has to block something. I don't know what he would not block. Yep. Blocks Charging Rhino. Do you have Ephemeral Shields? Technically, he can tap this guy. No block. Going to 1. Well, that's certainly an interesting move. It's not what I would have done, but it's certainly interesting. Seeing as I still have control of the board, anything I draw is pretty much live. Heat Ray is insane against your deck. Oh, that's not what I wanted to open. Yeah. I mean, if he's got Blast Firebolt, we're in trouble. See, Blast Firebolt's Rhino, we attack with Primodox and Bear. Mana killed me. Did you just get land screwed, I guess? Alright, so he's got a Sanctified Charge, a Blast Firebolt, Avacyn. So you can play Avacyn. He has 2 Avacyns, wow. If you're 2 Avacyns... Oh, well, he left. Well, a huge thank you anyway to True to the Man for playing with us. That was a lot of fun. We actually did manage to win despite him drawing essentially a whole other hand off that. Not a whole other hand, but essentially drawing 2 more cards off of his Scrapyard Mongrel. I'm surprised. This actually did pretty well for just being nothing but big fat beats and Primodox. But we had some good stuff. We certainly had some decent plays. I don't think our deck was strong by any stretch of the imagination, but we managed to do okay. I think we managed to do just fine. So thank you again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you would like to get involved with Draft Radio, shoot us an email at draftradio@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. And as always, have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'm Kyle Ott, signing off for the night.